What's up, you guys? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I filmed some art today. I have taped up the back of this record, which I have already wiped down with rubbing alcohol to make sure that it is nice and clean, and I am sticking it down to my spinner. You guys, I haven't been in my studio for 2 months. 2 months! Because, as most of you already know, I actually had a heart attack about 2 months ago, and I have been missing my art so much. I have just been so wiped out that it's hard for me to get in here and, do anything. But I do sneak in here and do a little bit of resin and stuff like that now and then, just because that's easy to whip up really quick and get done and get back in bed. But I wanted to go ahead and do a painting today. I'm not sure when I will be able to get back to my live stream art. I definitely want to. I miss my art live streams, but it's coming soon. I still am having a lot of trouble with, being completely wiped out. So, anyways, I'll be back ASAP as soon as I'm able to. And, okay, I mixed these two colors together because I wanted that purple to have just a little bit of some, little sparkle to it. And this color shift color has that, and you can't see it. I don't know why I was holding the stick up. Well, it's because I was hoping that you could see it, but you can't see it. It's okay. So I'm starting in the middle. I had no idea what I was gonna do, you guys. I just wanted to do a pour really bad. I just had to. It was okay. So here's something that I've heard another artist say before. The reason that I art is the same reason that I fart. It's because it's inside me and it has to get out. I know that's gross to some of y'all, but I just think it's hilarious. But also, that's what art is like. Sometimes you just gotta let it out, and then you feel better. And I definitely feel better. Anyways, so my next color combination is this turquoise and this color shift color. I love my color shift paints. They're my favorite to work with. Absolutely my favorite, hands down. And I like mixing them with other colors sometimes. And here I am holding that stick up. You can't see the sparkle in it, but you'll see in the flyover. It's there, you guys. So I'm gonna do another spiral, not on top of the purple. So that, these colors get their own, they can shine on their own. Whatever. I got words, y'all. You know what I'm like. So I'm spiraling this on out. And next is this silver color. So, okay. And this is Liquitex Basics brand. I deliberately was mixing brands. And this is something that I figured out, and I know a lot of other people too. Using the same brand is great, but for me, I like to mix brands a lot when it comes to the color choices that I make, if I can, because I get really amazing reactions when I mix the brands like that. So now I'm putting on a spiral of this silver, kind of in between the purple and the turquoisey aqua color. Spiral that on out like that. And next, I went ahead and mixed up some titanium white by Amsterdam. And I didn't mix up very much, and I'm only pouring tiny little wispy amounts here and there in a spiral kind of formation. It doesn't need to be perfect lines and none of that. I just wanted to get the white on there because that Amsterdam titanium white gives me some amazing reactions, and you know, that's what we're all here for, is those paint reactions. I mean, the technique is fun to watch and the spin, all that stuff is fun, but those reactions is what it's all about. Anyways, you guys, I'm a rambling silly lady today. Actually, I'm a rambling silly lady every day if you talk to me very often. Anyways, so as you can see, I'm just kind of putting this white on here, just little drizzles here and there, and making sure to keep that spirally kind of shape that I have going on. And if you were guessing that I was going to do a reverse dip, I'm just adding back in just a little bit of black because I got some little big pools of white. Anyway, just toning it down a little bit. Adding in just a little bit of purple here because of that big old spot of white. Anyways, if you were guessing that I was going to do a reverse dip with my napkin, you were correct. So I'm grabbing my napkin right now. And I'm just going to open this napkin up in half like this, with the open side facing towards the bottom here. And then I pull it open and make sure to tap it all down. And it looks like I'm tapping really hard when I do this, but to be clear, I am not tapping very hard at all. It's very gentle tapping. And I do that to make sure that all of my napkin is touching all of my paint, because I want this to pull up perfectly. I want to get this flower that I'm trying to make, it has to be pulled up correctly. So everything has to be making contact, you know? So here I go, pulling up corner to corner, and then I get the other corners and pull those up. And I am not holding this napkin very high up at all. I'm holding it pretty low. So now I have to pull at the sides carefully to make sure that they pull up the right way. I don't want the napkin to get crinkled up here. It's very, very important on a reverse dip to make sure it's pulled up evenly. And now pull it on out. And there's the flower. So now I need to grab my blowtorch. You know, I love my fire. It's one of my favorite parts, is to get the blowtorch out. Look at all these reactions that are already happening. I was so excited because, you know, like I already said, I have not been in my studio painting in 2 months, you guys. 2 months. I mean, I was very pleased with all the cells and lacing that I was already getting, and I hadn't even hit the blowtorch yet. I was very excited. 2 months is a long time for someone. Like, I've been in there playing with resin and whatnot because I just cannot stand being stuck in bed and not being able to art. It just sucks. It really sucks. But it is what it is. I just haven't painted because I don't want to mix up paints and be stuck, you know, and end up feeling bad and then have to leave my art sitting there. I just didn't want that to happen. So I just haven't. I'm so excited, you guys. I am beyond excited that I got to paint today. And like I said, I had no idea what I was doing when I first started. I just mixed up some absolutely freaking incredible. And there's some cells in there too, but mostly this is a lacing dream right here. It's amazing, and it's because I mixed the brands of paints, and it's because I mixed the paints. Well, it's because of a lot of reasons, to be honest. And if anyone is curious how I mix up my paints, I mix them 2-to-1 with Floetrol and just a little dash of water to keep them from being too thick so that my paint doesn't crack. By the way, here is some of the things that I've been working on. These have gotten resin. They're going to my store very soon. Look at these beautiful coasters right here. It's an island. And here's some Mother's Day ones that I finally got resin on. And here is some of my studio stuff that I've been working on. I got this new pegboard. I love it so much. And have all my paints hanging up there. And some paint sitting there too. And this is some of the resin stuff that I've been working on. Just playing around in the studio. You guys, I know I'm all over the place right now, but I'm just so excited that I painted, and I haven't done an edited video in such a long time. In months. It's been months. And these are a lot of fun. These are going to my Etsy shop very soon, and if you are interested in one of these, you want to snag it before it goes to my Etsy shop, I can get you a good deal on that. Just send me a message. My email address will be linked down below. And this is some paintings that I've gotten resin on, and I'm getting ready to drill holes in them and melt my chains on them, which is what I like to do with them. And these are some coasters that I made for some friends of mine and some other stuff that I've been working on. Thank you so much for watching. All the love in the world. Bye.